Welcome to my video of me showing love to my golden Land Cruiser. I hope you'll enjoy it. So today I'll be changing the bushings for the front sway bar along with the bushings for the links that connect the front sway bar to the lower arm. So yeah, these bushings were replaced many years ago in a workshop that knows nothing about torque specs. They just put everything randomly. That's why I'm here to double check their work and put everything right and make sure everything is torqued right. So yeah, let's get to it. Now obviously whenever you walk under the car you need to be cautious, so wear your safety glasses and your good gloves. So the first step would be is to jack the front of the car up and support it on jack stands. Almost nobody in YouTube does that, but I will follow the manual. Also to remove this carbon fiber transmission protector. It's only held by 8 bolts. Transmission cover is off and car is on jack stand, so we will start from the driver's side. So go ahead, put the key in the on position, don't start the car, and turn the wheel all the way to the right for better accessibility to the link bolt on that. So whenever working on my car suspension, I like to break loose all the bolts and nuts of whatever I'm gonna remove first before I remove anything completely. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. So let's start with the link top nut and bolt. The nut and bolt are 40mm. That was pretty loose. Okay, now the bolt, I'm using an extension because the arm is kind of in the way. Let's see how tight that is. That was pretty loose too. Okay, now for the sway bar bushing. This bushing is being removed because it's held by this bracket, which have 2 bolts. One bolt head is on the top side and the other one on the bottom side. So for the top bolt, I was able to fit my 3/8, or actually this is 1/2 inch ratchet socket. These bolts are 12mm, so let's break it loose. Oh, that was pretty loose. So for the bottom bolt, unfortunately the torsion bar is in the way, so there's no way you can fit a straight socket on this bolt. So instead of using a regular wrench, I'm going to use this special crowfoot socket. Okay, for the passenger side, we want to turn the wheel to the left side. So again, put the key in the ignition, don't start the car, and turn the wheels. Light to turn because the wheels are off the ground. Okay, that's maximum. So the passenger side, let's break everything loose. That's light. And that's pretty tight. May need 2 hands. Now for the passenger side, because of the AC condensation, it drips water here on this sway bar area. So there's this area is known to rust for the Land Cruiser, and hence use Land Cruiser. So I definitely recommend using some WD-40 on these bolts before attempting them. So it's a little bit difficult to get to the top bolt on the passenger side because the exhaust is kind of in the way. But I think I can break this loose. Yeah. This crowfoot socket have saved me. Okay, that's loose. Okay, now that I have loosened all the bolts and nuts safely, I will start to take everything apart from where I ended. And I thought the front sway bar is much easier than the rear, but I was absolutely wrong. Oh, here's the first bloody bolt. My hand's completely numb. This was pain from start to finish. Trust me. Finally. This wrench has gears on it, but it does not fit. That's why I have to suffer. And then finally I can turn this by hand on my finger. Come on. There we go, finally. Okay, let's dismantle the links next. In order to dismantle the links, the top nuts for both links must be off. So while we're here, let's just remove this driver side top link first. I'm too lazy to turn the wheel. Okay, I think it's finally out. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's the link from the other side. Okay, perfect. Let's remove the links completely. There we go. Let's turn the wheel and do the driver side. There we go. Okay, let me collect all the fallen pieces and I will get back to you. Well, lo and behold, just when I thought I will not find any surprises, look what I found. The links threads are completely destroyed. I think the animal who put this together last time used a air gun on it. It's the same for both links. No wonder why it took me forever to remove the top nut of the link. I was going just to replace the bushes, but now I have to replace the entire link. So next I'm gonna withdraw the sway bar from the car. You absolutely don't have to do that. You can replace the bushings at this point. But for those who are interested about the process, what we need to do to withdraw the sway bar off is to remove one bush from one side. Okay. Then so I found out that the only way to remove the sway bar from the car without removing the torsion bar and everything is to persuade it from the passenger side and then pull it from the driver's side down. There she is, it's off. So next I will clean everything as best as I can and then prepare for the reassembly. Part numbers, sway bar bushing, link bushings, and the link. Wasn't planning to replace it, but what to do. That's the top nut for the link part number if you wish to replace it. This is why I crawl into my own car and fix it instead of paying someone else to do it. Unreal. Okay, let's put everything back together. Remember, this sway bar has orientation, don't get it the other way around. You notice in this section there is a dent on both sides. These dents should face up. Here we go. As for the sway bar bushings, you always want the opening to face the rear, so on the car, the right side bushing will sit like this and the left side will sit like this. And the brackets are marked, so don't mix them right and left. And on the car they will sit like this. The not threaded side is towards the front, like so. Like so. Okay, before we fit the bolts, let's reassemble the links first. Partially reassemble the link and replace it, and replace the link bolt only finger tight for now. Then replace the sway bar on the link. Do this for both sides. Now let's go back to the sway bar brackets. Okay, now the sway bar is pretty much centered. Align the holes and replace the bolts for the bracket. It is a painful process, but you will get there eventually. Do them in sequence, it's easier this way. Okay, before we start tightening these two bolts, let's reattach the bolts on the other side. Okay, now I'll bring my wrenches and start tightening these bolts. Only hand tight without torquing anything, because we will torque once we lower the car. Okay, that's tight. And that's tight. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, that's tight. That's tight too. Okay, let's go back at the links before we lower the car and torque these bolts. Replace your second bush. Then your cushion. Okay, I may need two hands to press this and retighten the nut. Since we have our first bushes, these bushes are not compressed yet, so putting the top nut will be a bit of a fight. So make sure when you put the nut not to cross thread, because it will destroy the links, just like how these animals who put these links for me last time. So here's how to do it. Put some weight on the sway bar and then tighten the nut with your fingers. It should go without resistance. Okay, let's tighten the top nut on the link bolt, and tighten only. Okay, that's tight. See, when you tighten the top nut, that's what you want to feel. Absolute no resistance. Okay, that's enough for now. Repeat the same steps for the other side, and then let's lower the car and torque all the bolts and nuts. Once the car on the ground, shake the suspension a little bit so everything settles. Okay, now the car on ground, I'm gonna start by torquing the bracket bolts. These two bolts are torqued to 13 foot-pound. For the bottom bolt, I'm gonna use my crowfoot socket. I know it's not ideal because it will throw off the torque specs, but it's better than nothing. Here we go. This side is pain to do because of the exhaust. Here we go. Okay, let's torque the link. The link mounting bolt is torqued to 38 foot-pound and the top nut is to 18 foot-pound. foot-pound. That's 18. So torquing the other side is the same process, no need to film it. Last step, replace your transmission cover. I will do it later. So yeah, it is all done. I have to say, compared to the rear sway bar, it's not as easy as I expected it to be. Especially replacing these bushes and removing these brackets was really a pain in the backside. And I wasn't expecting to find out stripped things courtesy of those idiot mechanics, but at least that was an easy fix. So yeah, thanks for watching. Keep being Land Cruisers happy, and don't forget to charge yourself. Bye.